Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? So those who says good evening, I am also saying good evening. So now let's start the discussion. I hope in the previous session, we started with map. Special functions we started already. So in the special functions, already map concept I was introduced. Map concept is discussed. Syntax we already mentioned here. Map of function name, comma what? Iterable object. How this map function worked it, and we have done some examples also. Map example 1 with a normal function we did. Map function with a normal example. The same map with a different example also we did. So with a lambda function also we did. Okay. So today we need to go for what? Some more examples I will discuss. Let us go to the continuation example of the maps. Map related. See students, program for obtaining squares and square roots. Squares and square roots. Square roots for a list of values. For list of values, I want to get it. So how we can get it? So I'm writing print of enter list of numerical values. List of numerical values. There I'm going to take it. There I want to take up LST is equal to, I'm using float of what? Value for value in input of dot what I'm writing here, split off. So I took it this one. So I'm going to take it given list of elements, given list of elements is equal to, given list of elements is equal to LST. I'm writing it. LST I'm writing now. Done. Later, given list of elements is equal to LST. Let me run it. Map example 3.py. Map example 3.py. Map example 3.py. There I said, go to the place. Here I said 3.py. 3.py. Coming to the command prompt. Here I am saying CMD. Here something new, students. E colon KVR Python 6 PM. I'm going to take it special functions here. There I will take up. So enter list of numerical values, some 25, some 3, some 4, some 15, some 226, like that. These are my values are printed. Today my interest is given values I want to print like this. Carefully try to follow. Given values I want to print here 25 and then 3 and then 4, like that I want to print. Here I want to print squares. Squares I want to print. Here I want to print what? Square roots I want to print. Square roots I want to print. Squares I want to print and then square roots I want to print. Something like this I just want to print. So how we go for that? For that, go for writing. So every value of this you try to carry out for this list. I need to prepare which list? Which list I need to prepare? Square list I need to prepare. How do you prepare? SQR list is equal to, I need to go for writing the map function. Every value of this will become what? New iterable object will come. Like what it will come? Like what it will come? 25 square. How much? 625. మీరు చిన్నగా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? While you are in school days, you have to learn First 30 numbers, squares, cubes you have to learn. That is the way. When you have to learn, below 7th class, you have to learn. Daily you have to, okay, your chance is over. Your future generation, tell them 7th class below, squares, cubes, daily you ask at the evening time. So that they will write the maths example, maths, everything clearly they will write. So 625. What is that? 625. 3. ఇది తెలుసు ఎందుకే మీరు 16 25 225 226 తెలియదు అది నాకు కూడా తెలియదు అది సో నో ప్రాబ్లం సమ్ ఆన్సర్ విల్ కమ్ ఓకే దట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు గెట్ ఇట్ హౌ డు గెట్ ఇట్ నౌ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ మ్యాప్ ఆఫ్ గుడ్ lambda some x value x star 2 comma what lst each value of lst is passing to who x 25 going there 25 square and 3 square and then 4 square 15 square 226 square like that it will come and I'll print there print of what square list I am going to get it square list is equal to what I am writing SQR list I will write it. SQR list. I just mention it. See students, execute now. See this answer now. Enter these values here. 625, 625, 3 like this, 4 like this. And I got this answer. Correct? Now I want to get a square root list also. I want to get it. Square root list. How do you get it? Square root list. SQ root. SQ root is equal to SQ root is equal to, come on, list of map of lambda x colon x star 0.5 comma what LST I'm taking. There I will print what here, print of what square root is equal to what I'm taking SQ root roots or SQ root or SQ roots. Execute this. Try to see this now. Enter the same data. So I got it. 25, 5 and 3, 1.732, 4, 2, 15, 15 square root. Next is 226, something 15 point, something I got it. If you want only 2 values, you can go for 2 values even. How do you write it? There only I will go for. Round off what? Round off I can say 2. I can say this now. Execute this code. Now I got it. Everything is coming 2 numbers are going to come. What is this? VSS Ramakrishna. Voice is breaking. Is it? Is my voice is breaking students for other students? Is my voice is breaking for other students? No. Ramakrishna, it's from my side. It's everything is clear. So Ramakrishna, you try to re-log in and try to do it. Are you following me? No. It's not only like that. You enter any values now. Say some 12, 4, 6, some 12, 34. Like that, you are going to get appropriate. But my today's concept is this square root list you are calculating. And now I am going to get it. Now square root also ready. Given values also ready. Now I said no, just now. What I want to print? Given number I want to print. Squares I want. Next is called what? Square roots I want to print. Given number, squares and then what? Square roots I want to print. So I'm going to take up this data. Corresponding squares I want to print and corresponding square roots I want to print. This I want to print like this. So shall we plan it out? Okay. Students, did I explain any zip function? Zip. Did I explain zip? Remember? Explained up? No. So you will say immediately no. Explained, if anything explained, when I ask that, you will take lot of time. So zip explained or not explained? Not explained. Okay. Now I will explain zip. Look at that carefully. See students, L1 is equal to, see students, no problem I am explaining. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. Like this I explained it. Now I am writing L2 is equal to L2 is equal to, now I am writing RS comma RS comma TR comma TR comma James Gosling comma, and next is going to be DR Dennis Ritchie. These are the values. So numbers as well as what? Names. I want to print like this. What I want to print? 10, 20, 30, 40, and here RS and TR and James Gosling. I want to print like this. I want to print. This is the data I want to print. So that means I want to club both these objects into single object. Both these objects into single object I want to print. Look at this carefully. Z is equal to, last student, you know, listen, what are you doing? విని ఇది న్యూ కాన్సెప్ట్ కదా, విని క్లాస్. Z is equal to, so I'm writing some name is equal to zip of L1 comma L2, L1 comma L2. Both the objects I'm going to club together. Zip of, I'll take for object 1, object 2, object 3. These are all the objects are what? Iterable objects. That may have same length or different length, whatever it is. I will explain in the class. Don't worry. So zip function will club both of them into a single object called Z. Print of what? Type of Z. It is also called one factory method, factory function. Zip filter function returns an object of filter object. Map function returns an object of map object. Zip function returns an object of zip. So it is printed class zip here, class zip. Now I want to go forward. If you print that data here Z, you will be getting memory address only, not getting the values. So for that, what to do? I will go for, look at, I will go for something like this. What I am doing is, carefully try to follow. The zip structure I am going to write it. Z is an object. Internally, it is taking care like this. 10 and then RS and 20 and then TR. And next is called 30 and then this like this. And next is called 40 and then this DR. This is what is happening now. This is a Z object it is. Now I need to write one for loop. This is a 0th entry, first entry, second entry, like that this is going to be. I will write for this, when I take X in Z, if I write it, this complete entry will be putting in where? X. But that complete entry will contain how many entries internally? 2 entries. So I will write what here? X comma Y I will write it. So 10 will be stored in X, RS will be stored in Y. So I want to print here what? Print X comma Y I want to print. Are you getting? Now, suppose this is containing 4 values, this is containing 4 values. Okay, that is coming. First one is containing 4 values, second one is containing 2 values. Only 2 values will come. Equal 2 values only will come. Not all the values will come. Are you getting? 4 values are here and here 5 values are available. How many values will come? Only 4 values. If 50 values are there, 4 values will come. What is that? 4 values only will be prepared as a zip. I think you are following me. So let us write this example for, come on, no comma name. I'm taking some meaning for variables. In where? Z. Print of what? No. I'll write it like that. I'm writing something like that. Dot format of what? No comma name. No comma name. Name I'm going to write it. So it is going to coming to this point. Like this, it is getting printed. Are you following me? It is as good as similar to, you can write it. You can write this directly. Zip of I can write what? L1 comma L2 also you can write it. L1 comma L2 also you can write it. Like this also you can write it. Understand, students? Okay. Now if I go to this L1, if I go to this L2, if I take this L2, like this if I take it, Directly if we go to this place, only two values will come. Not all the values will come. Getting a? So this is L1, this is L1, L1, this is L2. I can take L3 is equal to L3 is equal to 1.2, 2.3, and then 3.4 only like that. You go to that zip here. L1 comma L2 I will write it. L3 I will write it. Comma what here? CGPA. I'm just writing like that. Something like CGPA. I just wrote like this. And I'm writing there. I'm writing here. Something like this. I'm writing it. Writing like this. Here I'm writing CGPA. I wrote it. So what is happening now? Any number of objects can be zipped. And how many values are coming? Equal three values are coming. Even though they contain four values, I'm taking how many? Three values only coming. Are you able to get it? So did you understand the meaning of zipping? It is as good as simple. When you go to the shopping, you will keep all of them in the bag and you will zip it and you will come to that, merging all of them into one single object. Later you are extracting. Like that, I will come to the point. Here I am writing what? Here I am writing what? I am writing number 40. Now I am writing there. Here I am writing 40. Here I am writing 40. Print off what I am doing? Backslash T, given number, backslash T, and what is this now? Squares, backslash T. Now I'm going to do what? Square roots. When we are so silent, class is going on. If something happens, problem it is. If, if any nice you want to do, tell me before something is going to, sir, I'm going to take my bottle like that, you tell. Okay, now come to the point of it. Given number and then squares and then square root, I am saying it. So coming to the point of it, there I will print it. How do you take it? NO comma SQNO. Next is called what? SQRTNO in where zip of LST comma LST means given number. What is the next one? SQRT number. Next is called what? Square roots I am taking. Square roots I am taking. Square roots I am taking. That is zipping. And I'll print what here? Come on, backslash T number and backslash T one more number. Backslash T one more number. Dot format of what? NO comma SQNO comma SQRTNO. SQRTNO. Are you following that? Try to run this. Try to take care. Try to run this example. So come out of that. Go to the place PY. See this now. Enter the data 12, some 4, 5, 6, something like 8, some 19, 25. So I got it. This is a list of values, given numbers, and whose corresponding squares, whose corresponding square roots. Getting? Right. So take care. Now I'm going to take up some 60, some 60, some 60. Now I'm writing one more backslash T. So students, you enter whatever you like it, 12, something like 9, 25, 16, 8, something like 16 already there, and 166. Look at that. These are our given numbers, squares, and then square roots in the form of what? Table. Clear up? Well, so online students, this is more clear. Now I'm going to enter into one more example I want to tell. By using what I'm doing, everything anonymous function. Next, I'm going to take up one more example here. Let's go to one more example. So I'm going to say others, then say Python here. Program for finding some operation, sum of two list objects, sum of two list objects, sum of two list object. Very good example. So I'm going to take it LST1 is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Next is called LST2 is equal to 100 comma 200 comma 300 comma 400 comma 500. This is another list. Two list objects are there, LST1 and then LST2. So So coming to the point of it now, who is this? This student is saying PyCharm, my dear student, PyCharm and this is both of them are same. In PyCharm, if you go for it, your thinking power will not be improved. That's why I'm executing here. And nothing mind. What is the mind for it? So I don't need to worry about it. If you execute, I already said to you in the class. Already, yesterday's class, I was explained in the map is this place only. So nothing to bother about it. It's going to be called what? 4.py. If we paste that entire thing, what will happen? Same answer will come. So it depends on how you think about it. So try to flexible in all the places. Are you following me? All the values will be coming perfectly. So once we know how to batting well, any pitch is also okay. Okay now. Okay, my dear student Hemanath say. So try to follow me. Whatever I am going to say, try to habituate and try to work on every place. Okay, this also done. Now for you, I will execute both the places. I'll show you, but first I'll execute in Edit Plus, then I'll go to the further. Now come on. Now I want to add both LST1 and LST2. Can I add both of them? LST3 is equal to LST1 plus LST2. Possible or not possible? Possible or not possible? Is it executed or error? Executed or error? All the students in online. Possible or not possible? Hmm? Executed or error? Executed. Option A executed. Option B don't know. Make it fast. Don't be silent. You need to speak out. So executed. The answer is called what? So what is an answer? Hmm? Executed is an answer. After executing, what are the values of LST? So Aman Das. Aman Das is a good student. Shamsuddin, good student. All the values will be clubbed together. All the values will be clubbed together. Where I said this extend function. In where? List. I said plus operator also. I already said. So take care. LST1 plus LST2, if I take it, print of what? LST3. LST3. If I give you an example, map example, 4.py. 4.py. If I run this code, that are going to be special example 4.py. 4.py. So I go to this and try to run this example. Py, see this now. Got it? All of them are clubbed together, merged together. But our interest is not to go for what? Not like this. Our interest is adding. I want to get an expected result as 10 plus 100, 110, 220, 330, 440, 550. Is it called preparing another list or not? How do you do that now? Adding sum of two list. Come on. LST3 is equal to list of map of lambda x comma y. Today we are talking about x plus y comma. According to our concept, function name comma iterable object. Only one iterable object. But I'm talking iterable object is called LST1 comma LST2 I am taking. LST1 comma LST2 I am taking. LST1 comma LST2. Both of them are going to where? XY. First value of LST is going to X. First value of LST2 going to Y. Adding X plus Y, that is called a 10 plus 100. 100 is 110 is kept here. Second value of LST1 and then second value of LST2 going to Y. 20 plus 200 is called 220 going to LST3. 30 plus next value 30 and next is called 300. Both of them are adding. Like that it is going on adding now. And let me print this data. Print of, what is this now? Same. I will print LST3 for just a sampling here. Execute it. Go to the place. Here I am going to get it. Is it 110 and everything coming or not? Now I want to print the data as something like this. How I want to print? I want to print like earlier. I want to print like an earlier. Like this, I just want to take care. So here I am writing first list. Here I am writing first list. Next is called a second list. Next is called a second list. And next is called what now? Third list I want to. Some list I want to take it. Some list I want to take it. Some list. Now I want to take it. So there I am going to take up. Here I am writing three list objects are coming. So number one and next is called number two and then number three. So what is this now? LST1, LST2, LST3, LST3. Printing here NO1, NO2 and NO3 is getting done. 60. NO1, NO2, NO3. Now I'm going to comma, I need to say comma. I need to say NO1, NO2, NO3. Done. Execute this now. See this now. We are getting it. Getting the data called what? First list elements, second list element, and third list elements, I will say. So remove one \t. Try to run it now. You got the data. And I want dynamism to carry. How do you carry the dynamism now? I'll say here print, enter element, enter the numerical values for first list. First list. Now I'm going to take. How do you carry this? Come on. Float of value for value in input of dot what? Split off. Split off. There I will take it. Same to same. I'll carry. Same to same I will carry. Enter the numerical values for second list. Second list. This is LST2. Done. And the next LST3 is equal to list of map of this entire thing. Dynamically values are taking. Run this code, students. I'm going to say here, enter numerical value for first list. 10, 20, 30, 40. Enter the numerical value for second list. -10, -20, -30, -30, and then 40. What is the value? 0, 0, 0. What is the code? 80. So got that. 0, 0, 0, 80. Got it? Got it? Okay. Now I'm going to enter 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1.2, 2.3, 3.4, and 4.5. That's all. How many values in the first list? How many values in the second list? What is the answer will come? 4 or 5? 4 values only it will come. For 4 values only it will come. Are you following me? Now, my point of time is, take students. Here I am running my code once again. You convert into an application. Enter the salary of an employee. Enter the salaries of an employee. I got the salary. Enter the bonus of the employee. Bonus of the employee. Like that, I am just thinking. So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. For example, I enter like that. Enter the commission for the employee 1,500. Next is 1,000, and next is called 200. And no commission for 400 and 4,000 people and 5,000 people, no commission. That time when I say the salary will be received by first 3 people only, next 4 people did not receive anything. Did you understand? So that time you see only these values are coming, then rest of the 2 people are not getting. That time what is our understanding now? I have to go for, when this is the scenario, I have to go for what? 4,000 I need to get it here. I need to go for what? 0.0. 5,000 I need to go for it. I need to write what? 0.0. I should say what? 4,000. I should say what? 5,000. This is the way to write it. Are you following? This indicates first list is containing more elements, second list containing less elements. So whatever the less number of elements are there, for rest of the values you fill up what? Zeros. Understood that. Next you run it. Say that 10, 20, 30, 40. Say here 1000 and then 2000 and then 3000 and then 4000 and then 5000, 6000 and 7000 and 8000 and then next is called what? 3500. It is going to give you first four values. Rest of them are supposed to contain what? Zeros. I mean to say unequal length value should contain what? 0 and the rest of the values to be added. Did you understand that? So how to go about it? That is my coding. This is one example. Another example I want to tell you. Shall I go to that? First of all, did you understand the meaning of that? Now let us. Online students, did you understand what I'm trying to say here? Are you following what I'm trying to say? So here, that student Hemanatsa is asking, go to the same example, copy and paste here. I'm running this code. Say here 10, 20, 30, 40 and 100 and 200 and 300 and then 400. Now this is an answer. Hemanath say happy? Happy. So go to the next one. What is the next one? Unequal length list are coming. I have to go for adding the zeros for another length to make it equal. Whichever list is containing unequal length, I have to make it equal. So how to go about it? That is my target. So let us go to that. I'm going to take it next, others, and go to this place and try to understand. So I'm going to take up students, carry out example 5. I got the first list elements. I got the second list elements. Okay, now I will print a list L1 and a list L2. Print of what? I will write it here. List 1 is equal to, comma what? LST1. I will write next is called what? List 2 is equal to what here? 2. I say 2. Now I will execute. Let us test it once. Here I am just testing. Go to the place. Here you go to that. Try to say PY. See 10, 20, 30, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. It is having unequal length or not? For making equal, I have to write what? 0 and 0. So that they will be equal. For that, what is the logic? One more thing. Let us run here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80. Now say 100, 200 and then 300. See that it is having only 3 elements and 3 elements. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Not there. So I need to write 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I need to write. So to make it equal or not? How do you write it? Did you understand this point? If I write like this 10, 20, 30, 40, 1.2, 3.4, 5.6, 6.7, it is going to have equal values, no problem. Now I am going to take three important conditions. Equal in length. First one is more than second length. Second one is more length than first length. If first one length is more than second length, I have to insert zeros in the second. If a second length is more than first length, I have to insert zeros in the first length. Now I want to go for it. Okay. Now tell me. Now I am waiting for your logic. Now I am waiting for your logic. Waiting for your logic. Possible or not possible? Tell me. If possible, tell me. Now possible or not possible? Now. So, now not possible. Okay. Now not possible. Now I am writing my logic. Now I am going to start. If LEN of LST1 greater than LEN of LST2. LEN of LST1 greater than LEN of LST2. This is the first case. Pause. If LEN of LST2 greater than what? LEN of LST1. LST1. Colon pause. I will write next what? Else. Also I will write pause. Else means what? Equal length. Madhubhavulu equal length kada. 4 greater than 2. This will execute. 4 less greater than 6. False. 6 greater than 4. 2. Both of them 6, 6. 6 greater than 6. False. L if 6 greater than 6. False. Go to where? In else part, what I will write? Adding the data. Adding the data. Tell me now. So start. Even else you keep it aside. Start telling this logic. Now I am going to write the logic. Tell me now. For I in range of, for I in range of, now I am writing. I need to take, this is a greater now, LN of LST1. Suppose if it is containing 4 elements, LST1 is containing 4 elements. This is containing 2 elements. First element, second element, third element, fourth element. It is containing first element, second element. What is the difference in the length? This is called LST1 length. LN of what? LST2 minus LN of what? LST1. LST1. LN of LST2 minus LN of LST1. 4 minus 2 is called what? 2. 2. That I am saying range of. Range of means what? Range of 2 means what? 2 times it will repeat the loop. For I in range of, this statement I will write it. I am writing here. LN of LST2 my LST1, because it is a greater than this. Who is this? Who is this person? Rutik. Follow me. Why you are sorry, sir, and all those things? Why you are struggling by yourself? Listen the class. Did I ask you that? Anything for you? Listen. Why you are struggling by yourself? Listen. LST of LST1 minus LN of what? LST2. Range of LN of LST1 minus LN of LST2. What is the LN of LST1, for example? 4. 4 minus what? 2. That means what is the for loop overall? For I in range of, for I in range of what? 2. That means how many times this is repeated? 2 times I will add the value 0.0 to whom? LST2. How do you add it? Go to LST2 dot append of what? 0.0 or 0, no problem. It is your own choice. Did you understand that? Now, this is in the case of what? If this is satisfied. L if LST2 greater than this one, happily I will go to what? Same thing. I will carry this. Here I am writing 2 and then what? Minus 1. LST1 dot what? That's all. After that, after either this statement or this statement is getting executed, it will come to line number 15. Line number 15. In line number 15, I need not write else also. I'll write simply other statement. I will write it. Print chess on Jordan. LST1 I will print. Print of what I will do? LST2 I will print. So here I am writing LST1 is equal to LST1 is equal to, I am taking LST2 is equal to, comma, I wrote it. Try to observe this, both of them. Try to run this now. Enter this 10, 20, 30. Again 10, 20, 30. First of all, you see 3 greater than 3. Coming to line number 11. 3 greater than 3. Coming to line number 15 and 16. No addition of zeros and anything else. Happily that will print, both of them are equal. Understood? Now start. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Only 10. What is the LN of LST1? 3. 3 greater than 1. True. For I in range of 3 minus 1. 2. That is, to whom I have added 2 zeros? LST2. LST2 dot append of 0.02 times loop is executed. What are the LST now? What are the LST2 values? 3. Now what is an answer? What is an answer? LEN of LST2 is called what? 3. 3 greater than what? 3. False. False means coming to where? 15, 16. See that now. Execute. See this answer now. Am I getting 0.0, 0.0 or not? This is first time is equal. Second time is second list is less and first list is more. Third time I am running. Be careful. 10, 20, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. Start. What is the length of this? 2. What is the length of this? Go. 2 greater than 8. False. 11 number 11. 8 greater than 2. True. For I in range of 8 minus 2. 6. 6 times 0 is added to whom? LST1. So both of them will contain equal length now. Press enter key. Press enter key. Am I getting these zeros or not? Yes. Getting. Now I can do in this place, I will do my logic. What is my logic? Now add. Now add. Now list values becomes what? Equal. Now add and add them and add them by using what? Map function. How do you do it now? LST3 is equal to list of map of lambda x comma y x plus y comma LST1 comma LST2. Now I will done it. Now I will carry this type of decoration process. I'll call this type of decoration process. Beautiful. Execute. Go to the place. Done. Execute beginning values you entered. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Equal values. Perfect answer. Equal length. Go to the next. You say these values. You say this values. You say this values. What is happening? You see 10 to like this, like this, like this, like this. Rest of them are containing 0, 0, 0, 0. Understood that? Good. Next you execute. Now execute like that 1.2, 2.3, 4.5. That's all. Done. Done. And rest of them called what? Zeros. Perfect. This is the most important. Understood this logic? Yes. So only if you look at the class, we cannot understand anything. NYC. Okay. Every day I'm getting some new shortcuts. NYC. NYC అంటే మీకు తెలియని అసలు సూపర్ యు ఆర్. Harish, good. And whatever that shortcut education is there, it's very good. Okay. My offline students also so nice in shortcut education. Okay. Come on. Are you okay? This one. Good. Hmm? We learn Python, you learning short. We learn Python. We learn Python. You learn shortcut. These are all called Butler English. This is international English. So few days back, somebody came. Naresh office where our staff member. One student came. Naresh, I said already to you. Naresh office where? They said Naresh office, cinema theater, road adjacent. He said shaking hand to each other because when I after my lunch I am just cleaning my hand. That time I heard. And I felt why grammar, preposition, nouns, pronouns, all these things, why? I felt. So I asked my staff member, did you understand his English? Yes, I understand. I also replied, sir, he's saying. So do you think it is a correct? Correct only he's saying. So they will think correct. So Hemanath Sai, we learning Python. We learning Python. అసలు నాకు చదవడానికి రావట్లేదు. I am unable to read. Okay. So, so Ranjit Kumar, What is this doubt, my dear student? Okay. So, Ranjit Kumar. So, subject you must know. So, now I will ask a question. Do you know our Prime Minister? Do you know our Prime Minister, Ranjit? Ranjit Kumar will ask peculiar doubts all the times. Do you know our Prime Minister? Hmm? Yes. He is our Prime Minister, know you? Hmm? Okay. So, both of you are friends, huh? Okay. Anyhow, students, now this is about what is that? Map. Can I give one task for you? Do it. Okay. Best friends. Okay. All the best. If I want anything from Prime Minister of India, you do some help for me. Okay. Do some help, Ranjit Kumar. Some help I will ask you, which is only done by Prime Minister, not by any other people. I will meet to Prime Minister through Ranjit Kumar. So he is our classroom student. He will do that help for me. Okay, Ranjit? Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of words in first list, which will accept list of words in first list of words in first list. Careful, list of words in first list. Next, comma, list of words in second list, list of words in second list, list of words in second list, and concatenate them, and concatenate them, and concatenate them, and concatenate them by using map function, by using map function. In the bracket, the two list objects may be, the two list objects may be, the two list objects may be, the two list objects may be equal, unequal, maybe equal or unequal. If three words are there in first list, if six words are there in second list, you should not do only three. You have to do rest of three also by speaking space. So how do you take it? I don't know. You have to do it. And it is similar to this only, nothing difficult. You try to do it. Okay now? So I'll keep it. And don't see this program, opening this program, keeping that program. If we copy as it is, these letters will come over there. So understand this code and then do it. This is about which concept? Which concept? If I go to the same example, if I copy my example here also, for Hemnath Sai purpose, I will execute. For Hemnath Sai, because he asked me, sir, if you don't mind, execute in this place also. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and 1.2, 3.4, 4.5, 6.7, 6.7, some 78, some 89, 1.2, like that. See Hemnath Sai, are you there? So coming to this first list, second list, and all those things are coming here. So done. So let us move to the further. So whether it is executed edit plus or any kind of place, answer will be same. Okay, now fine. So will you do that homework? Do the homework. Now I'm going to enter into the further. Now I'm going to enter into the further. So what is that next one? I'm going to enter into the reduce function. I will go for it. Reduce function. So reduce function I'm going to introduce. So try to understand reduce function here. Very, very important again. What is the use of filter function? Used to filter out, used to filter out the elements by applying to the function. obtaining the required elements by discarding the unnecessary elements by applying iterable object elements to the function. That function can be either normal function or it can be anonymous function. So that we did. Next, I'm going to enter into the map function. What is the use of map function? Used to obtain a new iterable object from existing iterable object by applying to the function, either by taking two list object as a source or three list object, any number of source objects you can take it. Now I am entering into reduce function. I am going to take it. Then expect it. What is the reduce? What is the meaning of reduce? Anybody can answer it? Come on. Answer. Reduce. Kodeshwara is saying decreasing. Vanilla is saying to decrease. Okay. Offline students. Yeah, meanings you don't know. Hmm? What is that? Getting more code to less code. That's called reduce. Okay, you are okay. Srikanth is saying aggregate. Anita is saying decreases. Okay, decreases. Okay. To decrease the number of values. So Shahantu is saying, okay, look at that. Now I'm going to the concept of like this. Let me go to the Python environment. I'm going to take up. Look at students. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. These are the list of values or not? Now I am applying max of LST. Max of LST. How it is done internally? 10 greater than 20. False. Means which is the bigger? 20. 20 greater than 30. False. So what is the bigger? 30. 30 greater than 40. So like that I'm going to go on comparing and finally it is getting a single value. That is internally using reduce function. The max function is giving the value called 50. Internally, the max function uses which function? Reduce function it is used. The max function internally uses reduce function. One more. Min of what? LST. It is also going to give you single value. Min function also uses internally what? Reduce function. Next, I am going to use it one more. Sum of LST I am saying it is also using reduce function internally. So these functions are using reduce function. So today I am going to use it reduce function. How I am going to use reduce function? I just want to give you. Shall I go for reduce function now? So how to use this reduce function? I'll explain. It's really very important and it is people will feel little difficult to understand the flow. Let me go to detailed discussion about the reduce function. Now I'm going to take Paint, one app I'm take this place I'm taking. Let us go to the list of values. List of values I'm taking. Take care. I'm explaining one important flow, students. Consider the following. Consider the following list of values. List of values. Consider the following list of values and find their sum. Find their sum. I'm writing there. Find their sum by using what function? Reduce function. So how to do this? I'm going to execute. Now I'm going to explain the reduce function here. Very easy, students. Carefully try to follow. Now I'm taking LST is equal to something like 10, some 15, some 25, some 6, something like 15. Or if you feel the comfortable in comfortability, 30, 40 you take it, or 50 also you take it. This is my data, students. This is my data. Now I need to find what I need to find? List of sum of these numbers I want to find. Already I said find the sum by using what? Reduce. How this will work? Left side I will explain diagram. Right side I will explain the coding. Right side I will explain the coding. Now first flow I will explain. Take the elements in form of boxes. In the form of boxes, you take it. In the form of boxes, you take it. Now, that boxes, even the interviewer is asking, explain like this. How many values are there? 5 values are there. Take 5 boxes here. Take 5 boxes here. Done. There I am going to take up the values are what? I take it 10 and next is called a 20. Next I will take it as 30. Now I'm going to take up. Here I'm going to take up 30 and next I'm going to take it 40. Next I'm going to take it 50. These are my list of values. So I'm going to apply the reduce function. First step in reduce function is it selects 2 elements from the iterable object. First step, it selects how many elements? 2 elements. Stored in first variable, second variable. Variables you can take your own choice. I will take K and then V I will take it. I'll take my variable name related variables, I'll take it. Any 2 variables you take it. Take it in the form of XY, AB. I took it in KV. Reduce function first selects 2 elements from the iterable object. Those 2 elements are applied with your business logic. What is your business logic? What is your business logic? Sum. Summing is your operation or not? Sum is your operation style. That you are going to use it. There I am writing what? Plus operator I am going to give you. Plus operator I am going to give you. Plus operator plus I am going to take you. Operator plus. Students, the moment when you apply plus operator, what the result is going to come? What the result is going to come? Quickly tell me. 30. 30 is the result is coming. Careful, 30. That 30, once the result is coming from that operation, that 30 will be stored in the first variable. Reduce function store the result in the first variable. What is my first variable? K. Okay. K. It is storing the first variable, first result variable in the K. Next summing to be done or not? What is the next succeeding element? 30. That 30 will be placed in second variable. Second variable was pointing in where? 20. Now the second variable is containing what value? 30. 30. Where is my result is available? Okay. Where is my next succeeding element present? V. Do the same operation. Do the same operation. What is my operation here? Come on. Plus. Again you do what operation? Do plus operation. What is my result? What is my result? Quickly. 60. 60 to be placed in where? Come on. Okay, good. Good. Now you catch the points. 60. What is the 60 contains? What is the 60 contains? 60 must be stored in where? Okay, good. What is the next succeeding element? Come on. 40 to be stored in where? Good. That's all. Now మీకు అర్థమైపోయింది. You understood that. Now what is this V contains? 40. Do what operation? Continue the flow. Continue the flow. What is this now? 40. 40. What is an operation here? Plus. What is my result? 100. 100 to be stored in where? Okay, that's all. That's all. Sure, good student. You will understand well, but after going to home, you will not read. That is the main problem. That is what is the problem in present scenario. You will understand everything, but after going to home, opening book is really body pains will come. Correct? Correct, students? Wrong. ఎవరైనా wrong? Question అడుగుతా ఇప్పుడు. The last question, first 2 classes question I will ask you. Will you remember? Will you remember? Okay. Now next, K. What is the next succeeding element? V. Next succeeding element is what? 50. Stored in where? V. V. See, Hemnath Sai is my supporter. He's saying, true sir is saying. He's saying, see, true sir is saying. Because I speak only facts. Because when I was a student, whatever properties there, the same properties will be there. Because I used to observe my friends. In class, everybody is equal. Next day, they don't reply to sir. Only few people reply. Why? They will read in the home. Next day, they will go to the class. That is only the difference. At the end of the exam, all of them understood. In the exam, fail. Somebody will be distinction. Difference? Not reading, reading. That is only the difference. Some people will get job, some people will not get job. Difference? Studies. The more you do hard work, the more result will come. That's open fact. You already know. And what is this now? 50 plus. Next, what is the answer? Come on. Good. 150. 150. So 150 is the result. Where the 150 stored in? Okay. Do you have any succeeding element? No. That time it returns what value? First variable value. What is the first variable value? Okay. Here I will write. Since no more elements, since no more elements, no more elements, no more succeeding elements, no more succeeding elements, no more succeeding elements, SUCC, no more succeeding elements present in, present in which object? Iterable object, iterable object, then PVM reduce function returns, reduce function returns, returns what value? First variable value, first variable value. What is it? That is what? That is what? 150. 150 is our first variable value or not? That will be returning. I hope you are understanding the meaning of this entire. Clear? I will explain the flow. Flow I will. This is a flow. Did you understand the flow? So what is the first step? Reduce function selects two elements, put it into first variable, second variable. Second step is what? Reduce function apply the two values to one function. That function will add both of them and keep the result in first variable. And the next succeeding element will be kept into second variable. Repeat the process until all elements of iterable object completed. That's all. Go to the place. Now I'm writing the coding. Code I will write it. Code number one. Code number one. Next I will write it what? Code number two. Code number two. Logic one, logic two. Logic one, logic two. One is with normal function. One more is with anonymous function. Both of them I will explain. And now I want to ask one beautiful question. Every function of Python belongs to dash. Hmm? Good. Every function of Python belongs to what? Huh? Chappal clear ga. Good. Correct. I am hearing the answer. Every function of Python belongs to dash. Huh? Class A. Object. Good. Who is that? Object. Who is that? Every function of Python belongs to dash. ఎందుకే మీరు waste? Go to home, all of you. Belongs to module. Go to 6 p.m. చూడండి 6 p.m. Features of Python. Simple. Simple. Python provides rich set of modules. So Python programmer can reuse the predefined code which is present in modules. Hence Python programmer feel the code is simple. Calendar, math, random, etc. A module is a collection of data members, function names and class names. Today my question is what? Function names belongs to what? Module. ఎక్కడిదెక్కడిదో తీసుకొస్తారు మీరు. That is called subject. Bringing here and there and everything, solving the question. That is a subject. That's what I said now. Every class you will understand perfectly. Huh? Every module belongs to package. నేను అడిగింది చెప్పమంటే action required action. Other than action, if you do the action, that is మీకు తెలుసు అది. So come to the point back. Here I am going to take up. This part is already done and I already done. Import calendar as C. Print C dot month of 2024/7. Getting the module or not? Import math. Math dot factorial of 4. Math dot POW of. Math dot SQRT of. Shown in the demo sessions or not? And I prepared the definition of module or not? I shown you help of math, I shown you or not? Then how can you forget? How can you forget, students? Hmm? So come to the point of it. Now I'm going to move to the further. Now I'm entering into the further. See, students, you go on forgetting, I'll go on make you to remember. That's why put some interest on your studies. Go to the place. This is my diagram. Today, the reduce function belongs to map function, filter function, print function, ID function, length function, bin function. So many functions I said so far. But I did not use module that time. By default, those modules are present into where? One default module will present, that is called built-ins. Where I said that built-ins word to you? Where I said that word built-ins to you? In this place. Look at. Need to be మీకు everything I'm going to show you. Globals function example 1.py. File name also I'm remembering. Midnight 1 o'clock if you make a call, sir, where are you showing the built-ins function, built-ins word? I'll tell in my system, C colon users, KVR, PyCharm projects, in that globals function example 1, in that there is a global variables concept is there, implicit global variables concept is there, in that it is available. See that, let me run my code. Here I am running my code, directly showing built-ins, module name is built-ins. Directly. Like a breaking news. If you want anything, I will play the clip. How? Perfection. Subject grip. You want like that. I want my students expecting like that. But how it is possible? Not by experience, by practice. Anyhow, take care. Take care. Code 1. Code 1 I'm writing. So FUN syntax I'm writing here. Syntax. What is the syntax? Variable name is equal to reduce of what I'm writing now. Function name, comma. This is called what name? Function name, comma. What is that? Iterable object. Iterable object I'm passing. How the reduce function is working? Iterable reduce function will take first two values from iterable object, store it into two variables of the function. This function can be either normal function or anonymous function. First I will take it. And this variable name is going to get how many values? Finally, in my flow reduced, how many values I got it? Single value. So which kind of data types can store single value? Fundamental data types. Very good. Fundamental data type store single value. Int, float, bool, complex, and str also can contain single line of text like. Understand? Okay. Any of this variable name can be what? Either int type, float type, bool type, str type, or complex type. So come on to this point, how it works. Now I'm writing LST is equal to students. Now I'm writing LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50. This is my data, which I written here. Then after that, I'm writing. How do you write it? How do you write it? There I'm writing. Come on, RES is equal to. I'm going to write it here. Something I'm writing, some dash I will write it. I'm writing reduce function of what is my function? Lambda. I'm taking lambda. I'm writing here lambda function. I will write it. Lambda x comma y. I'll take k comma v colon k plus v. K plus v comma what? LST I am writing. LST I am writing. LST I am writing. Are you following me? Start. How it is working? Reduce function will take first two values of LST and kept into KV. What are the first two values? 10, 20. Supply to the reduce k plus v. What is the result? 30. Kept into where? Next succeeding element will be kept into where? V. What is the value? 30. 30. In where? V. K was containing 10 plus 20. 30 was there. Now again 30 plus 30. 60 in where? K. What is the next succeeding element? 40. 60 plus 40. Kept in where? Next succeeding element. 50. 100 plus 50. 150 kept in where? Next value of LST. No more data. Return the value of K into where? RES. Understand? This flow, this coding, you should explain in interview point of view. And this is the result I will print. Print of what is your sum is equal to what? RES. So RES. So here I am writing RES is printed, but reduce function belongs to the module. That module I am importing today. First time I am importing module in the class. Import. What is the module name? FUNC tools. FUNC tools. Spell out. Tools. Like import calendar, import math. Like that import FUNC tools. What is FUNC tools? Mod function tools కాదు మధుబాబు. ఫంక్షన్ మీరు ఫుల్ ఫామ్ చేయడంలో నంబర్ 1. FUNC tools is called predefined module. ఫంక్షన్ టూల్స్ అని చెప్తారు ఎవరన్నా? మీరు మీకే చాటి అసలు. FUNC tools డాట్ వాట్? PY. FUNC tools dot PY. FUNC tools dot what? Dot reduce I am saying. Like a calendar dot month. Calendar dot calendar of. Math dot factorial. Math dot POW. Like that we did or not already? Like that. And you are getting it. If I don't import this function FUNC tools, and you cannot execute this answer. This is related to lambda function. Are you following, students? Next, another code I am going to write it. Another code I am going to write it. What is the another code? Same thing. Import what? FUNC tools. మీరు అలా ఇలానే పలకాలి. Function tools, great tools అలా కాదు. FUNC tools. So interior also will feel that is a programmatical student. Function tools. He will write FUNCTION. Function tools. He will write it. Function tools. Will you get a wrong will come or not? So speak Python. You need not to know English for getting Python, students. If you just speak about the Python words as it is in your communication, answer will come out. Come on now. FUNC tools. Now I am defining one function here. What is that now? DEF. Come on now. Operation. Operation of what? K comma V. K comma V. See how simple it is. There I am writing. There I am writing return of K plus V. Beautiful. Now I am going to write it. I am going to write it. RES is equal to FUNC tools dot what is that? Reduce. FUNC tools dot what? Reduce. What I am writing now? There I am writing operation comma what? LST. Start. LST is nothing but these values or not? LST is $50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is my data. This is my data. Start the flow. Start the flow. Now I'm going to say, this is a flow. I'm going to take it. This is a flow. I'm going to take it. Here I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is what I'm going to write it. Done. Start taking this answer now. How do you start taking this answer now? Operation, I'm going to start. How this FUNC tools dot reduce will work out? Come on, reduce function will take what? First value of LST is passing to whom? Operation. How many values will be passed? 2 values will be passed. 2 values will be passed. 2 values. 2 values are passing here. What are the 2 values are going to come? KV, KV. What is this now? Return k plus v. To whom this value will be returned? K. It is returned to what? K. What is the next succeeding element? Come on, quickly. Stop. Again. Start from beginning. First time you are coming. How many values will be supplied? What are the two values? First value, second value. Sending to whom? K and V. Return what? K plus V. That result stored in where? Oh, K. This one, K only. Return means generally don't think it is returning to the function call. K. Next succeeding value is sending to whom? Operation. What is the operation value here? Sending to whom? V. K plus K value already containing the result 30. 30 plus 30. 60 stored in where? K. Good. Stored is at 60 in K. Next value of LST operation. What is that value? 40. 40. 40. What was the value of K? Plus what is the value of V? 60 plus 40. 100 is there in where? Next succeeding value of LST. 1. 50. 50 will be there in where? V. What was the value of K already? 100. 100 plus 50. 150 there in where? K. Do you have any more value in LST? That K value will be written to RES. That I will print RES. This is a beautiful flow of reduce. Take any student and ask this. In data science level, this function is very, very important. Reducing means obtaining the single value from group of values by applying iterable object values to the function name. That function name can be either normal function or anonymous function. Okay. Now, online students, did you understand both? Both I said here, both with the function, with normal function. Online students, got it? Every student must respond. So now I will go to the logic here. Let us go to the logic. So reduce function logic I want to tell you. Go to the place. I want to go to this place. Now I'm writing. Or directly go to the main program. Main program I am taking. LST is equal to directly students I will take it. Print of what? Enter list of values separated by space. Separated by space. Tell me now. LST is equal to float of come on, float of value. For value in input of dot what? Split off. Input of dot what? Split off. LST. Got it or not? LST. Got it. Then that value, I want to find the sum. How do you find out? RES is equal to reduce of. Come on. Reduce of. What a function name. Come on. Lambda. K comma V colon K plus V comma what? LST. LST. That's all. Print of what? Sum of. This is equal to like this. Dot format of what? LST comma what? RES. RES. Got it. RES. Now I'm going to take up. This is going to be, if I run my code, you'll get error or not. So reduce, reduce funs example1 dot py. Reduce example function example1 dot py. Reduce example function1 dot py. So here I'm going to take up. Here I'm going to take up. Here I'm going to take up. Where is it? I'll go to 6 p.m. and special functions. Special functions I will take up. Here I'm going to take up. Done. Here I'm writing. Execute. You come out of that. Execute. Here I'm writing py. See students. Enter the list of values separated by space. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Got it. Reduce is not defined. Name error. Function name you are calling, but no definition found. And PVM is searching for reduce function. It is just a function call. It is looking for this present program, but it is not there. It was there in the predefined module. Come on, how do you do that? Import FUNC tools or function tools. Yes, red in color, nothing but what? Predefined. Right? Now I will write it what? FUNC tools. FUNC tools. Tools. Dot. Now see the answer now. Enter the list of values. Sum is equal to what? 150. 150. You say some value. 10, minus 10, 20, minus 20, 30, minus 30. What was my values? 0.0. Got it or not? Simple. Beautiful. Got it. Now I will go to, this is by using what function? Which function? Normal function, anonymous function. Huh? Right. Now I am going to say program for finding sum of what? List of values by using which function? Reduce function. Reduce function. Now I will carry this example. Now I will take up this example. Here I want to write it. So don't take much time, students. 2, and I'm writing here. Here, lambda function I written. Now I am writing here. What is the function name? Operation I am writing. Now I'll say DEF operation K comma V return of K plus V. Return of K plus V. Getting this result, put it into RES, execute. Reduce function example 2.py. Reduce function example 2.py. Special functions I will save it. Done. Execute the logic here. Py. Enter the values. Got the result. Nothing is there. Already you're done now. Same. This code only I said. That code only I said. Certain time physical power is not there, but internal power is already there. That internal power is that code I already said. That power you have to use it. So come to the point. This is the one. Are you seeing this? Can you explain how it is reduce will work out? Very regularly asking question. Explain the internal flow of reduce. Online students, that is done. Function tools as FC. As FC, you can write happily what? FC. FC. You can execute. Say here. Run this. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. I got my data called -21.0. Got it or not? Yes. Perfect. So got the result. Now this is about which function? Reduce function. Easy or difficult? Easy. So look at, I'll show you reduce function once the concept I'll show you. So special functions I'm going to show you. Special functions I'm going to show you. There I'm going to show you the reduce function. Look at students. Come on. Reduce function is used for obtaining single element or result from given iterable object by applying to the function. Syntax, variable name, reduce, function name, iterable object. Here, variable name is an object of type int, float, bool, complex, str only. Why? It returns single result. Obtaining what? Obtaining single element. Single elements are stored in very fundamental data types. That's all. Here, variable name is an object of type. The reduce function belongs to a predefined module called FUNC tools. FUNC tools. Internal flow of reduce function. Internal flow of reduce function. Step number 1. Initially, reduce function selects first two values of iterable object and place them in first variable and second variable. First KV, first two values. Step number 2, the function name, that is lambda or normal function, utilizes the values of first variable and second variable and applied to the specified logic, plus or minus or some logic shall apply, and obtains the result. Second step. Third step, reduce function places the result of function name in the first variable, and reduce function selects the succeeding element of iterable object and places in second variable. See how sweet notes I am giving. Whatever I explain, same thing will be there. That is teacher requires. What I explain, same thing will be there in the notes. That is required. This I decided during my B first year only. B second year I decided this. Why I decided? Because we have one ma'am is there, one ma'am. What she explain, she will not put it in the notes. First of all, no notes will come. If any rough notes is coming, she will explain something. Notes is something. Output what will come, God knows. Once I put a question in the class. I said, ma'am, what you explained, what the material you have given, not there. Not there, I said. What are you speaking? She said. I'm speaking what you said, I said. What you are saying, what you are giving the notes, same thing she will give on paper. Take Xerox, she will say. What she is explaining, it should be there in the notes. Not even single word will present. Then what is correct? This notes is correct. Explanation is correct. That is my question. She said, directly one, I'm remembering all my teacher's words. Don't do overactions, he said. That time I said. So what she said something in air. She said something in air. But what we say, it should be documented. Correct or not? It should be documented. Otherwise, what is the meaning of it? Meaning is there? No meaning. So that day I decided, if I become a teacher like ma'am, I should give the notes what I speaks. That notes should speak about the faculty. That speaks about the program. That day I decided. That's why what I speak, it's there in my program. That's my style. Your style also same. What you speak in interview, you should show immediately, open the laptop, show the output. So, Seema, really your notes is very nice, sir. Okay. So my notes is, of course, I don't feel it because it's my 27 years of experience. Java notes you see, Python notes, Django notes, whatever you see, I'll give the notes like that only. Because students should get the notes clearly because they don't work out by seeing that note, that this, etc. They can't prepare now. They should have. We have to give very perfect notes all at once in one place so that they will read well. If you don't read, I can't do anything. But my job is keeping a bowl and full of fruits, full of vitamins, everything I'll give to you. If you are eating or not eating, I don't bother. If you eat, your immunity of subject will improve. Otherwise, what can I do? So, okay. Paul Goody Venu. Sir, almost 1.5 book completed. I did not write this type of notes for single course in my life. Good. That's what. Well, I want to change your mind because in next life, after my course is over, if you sit in somebody's class, you will not sit. Why? They will explain something, notes is something, syntax is something, output is something, student is nothing, what to understand, what not to understand. So something must be there. Anyhow, students, come to the point of it. So, Harish, not only notes, your drawing also perfect, sir. Okay. Next time onwards, I will become a designer also. When I'm coming on the way through Necklace Road, when I'm going, there is one person is there who is sitting and drawing by seeing the person directly. He is a really great artist. So come on, repeat. Step number 2, reduce function places the result of function name in first variable. Results, reduce function select the succeeding element of iterable object and places in which variable. Repeat step 2, step 3. Repeat step 2, step 3 until all elements completed in iterable object and returns the value of first variable. This is what I said. Program, diagram, program, concept, matching or not. If I see, will you see three things, three different ways? If I see them, the three things are fitted in one frame only. This is subject. Not only this, if you go to data science level also, same to same, it should come as it is. So syntax, diagram, concept, program, everything same. Result is left hand, left finger. Na? Anywhere else is it deviating the subject? You have to learn like that. That is subject and. So, anyhow, so did you understand? Now I'll go to one more thing. So, hmm, Aditya Kumar. That is ampersand means in ampersand understand is there. So I should take one tuition class from Aditya Kumar. Good. NYC ampersand. It is called understand. Good. Keep it up. Same type of knowledge you put it on the programming. Next, I'll go to one more coding student. Now I'll write it. Time is almost up. Can I do tomorrow? Yes. So I'll stop my class. Tomorrow I will go for reduce function. One more example I'll take. Reduce filter, reduce map, reduce filter map. Finally, you will not understand. Of course, that is different. Of course, just I'm joking. You will understand everything. Mixing together and applying. Okay, now? Right. So I can say reduce is over, I can say. But I don't want. We have to follow deep. Deep knowledge is a good asset or not? That's what. So I'm going to look into that. So tomorrow class, I'll continue this. Mixing of all the discussions, I will make care. So online students, I'll stop my class. If any doubts are there, you hold on. I'll discuss with you. Carry on students. Take care. All the best. Don't miss tomorrow class. Online students who are in online, am I audible students? Am I audible students? Okay. Any more doubts are there for the students? Yeah, Bharat Raj, my dear student, Bharat. Variable name is equal to map of function name, iterable object, iterable objects. You can write iterable objects because in example part I mentioned it. Bharat. Okay, students. So I think no more doubts are there. I think so. No hand raising symbols are available here. I'll stop my class. I will log out and I will upload the notes for you. Thank you, students. All the best. Take care.